Hello there, I'm Aldrahill, and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4 Führerreich. Führerreich? Führerreich. Yeah, this mod. This mod is ridiculous. It is a mod based on a book, based on a mod in a game, which itself is based on a book, or whatever. It's very interesting. It changes everything quite a lot. We're going to start a brand new Let's Play as the beautiful United Kingdom of King George V. The UK is in a very interesting position. Basically, this mod is basically like the inverse of Kaiserreich. Like what our world would look like if it were from Kaiserreich's perspective. So a lot of very interesting things have changed. So we had the Great War ended in kind of this weird stalemate in 1919. In 31, the Statute of Westminster was soundly defeated in the House of Commons, and the resentment towards the colonies towards the mother country soured relations greatly. We are in a precarious position. The Imperial Conference of 37 looms ever closer, and in the years that follow, Britain will be faced with choices that will not only determine the fate of the Empire, but the fate of Britain as well. Now, if you'd like to see more Let's Plays of this mod, or indeed of Hearts of Iron in general, please do leave me a like and a comment telling me so. I would really like it if we could try and get to 500 likes, because I have a little bit of a written story about Führerreich that I'd be very well interested in sharing if you get those likes, because it's a little embarrassing, but we'll see. We'll see if people want to see it, but let me know if you want to see more stuff in the comments, because it really helps the channel grow. Okay, so we can go right to old wrongs. Sure. Oh, we can invade America. God save the king in the wake of the Civil War and basically make king great. And Imperial Federation, basically we've federated all of our colonial powers. So let's jump into this. We're not going to be going Iron Memo because this is still a little buggy, but that's all right. We're going to take a look at it. We're streaming this live at twitch.tv/Aldrahill. Cody says, can I have a cookie? You may not. You must sit there quietly forever. Okay, so we are unfortunately in splendid isolation. Christ. With this victory in Great War, Britain once again retreating to isolation, content to manage its empire and avoid further entanglements. With the onset of political developments in British India, oh god, and colonial Africa, the attention of the British Empire is focused squarely on internal affairs. Massive consumer goods, factory reduction. Oh wow, this is really bad. We're very weak. So first of all, I want to get rid of that. I also want to get rid of volunteer only. See if I can try and tick up to more powerful things. I have 100 million manpower of non-core. I apologize, by the way, I have the window open because it's very hot in here. So I guess I have some small... I have 300,000 here. Oh, I've got a lot of, like, African territories and Egyptian territories, don't I? I wonder if there's any way to core that. That'd be really good. Make the king great again. That is the goal, my friend. We also have the British Raj trying to put down this, this horrendous little fight over here. The Indian revolt are not happy. And the reason they're not happy is because we killed Mahatma Gandhi. We executed him. That was not the best move. We probably should not have tried to execute Mahatma Gandhi. Thanks, Lord Lithengau, you absolute tool. So, we want to try and get rid of the disarmed stuff. We have to wait for the election to occur, which I believe happens pretty quickly. We also have Royal Military Review. How do I get rid of this gosh darned malice? For some reason my screen keeps turning off. I hope that doesn't make the recording go dark. We can remove this. We can remove Legacy of the Great War, which is, wow, 25% recruitable population factor, justify war goal time, and war support. So we definitely want to be rushing down that tree as well. Oh my goodness. Whoa, look at that. Land battleship, heavy tank models. I don't think that's going to be anytime soon. So lots of armor technology. Officially deploy the Royal Armored Corps of several armored divisions to London. Ooh. Get motorized infantry for free. Yeah, no, I want to go down this route, probably. Mass and Burns dudes. Some cool tanks. Economic stimulus after the London market crash, which is just like the Black Monday in Kaiserreich. Oh my goodness. Liberate the market. Ah! Replace splendid isolation with isolation. Oh, great. So that's ending intervention. Or we can go... So we can go... Okay, we can go Mosley's plan for political power. I have to be Social Democrats or liberal Socialists. This one, I have to be paternal autocrats or authoritarian Democrats. And the same for that. Okay, sure. So I can't get Mosley's plan, sadly. I don't want that anyway. I'm most likely going to be going king heavy. I can either go conservative majority, conservative liberal coalition, socialist coalition, God save the king, or the military junta. I'm not sure what I'm going to pick, because God save the king seems like it would fit with Path and Destiny, Household Guard and stuff. Bring back the king. Or the military junta. This is really cool though. The military junta is Jack Churchill. For those who don't know, Jack Churchill was the crazy guy who stormed D-Day with a broadsword as a colonel. A broadsword, a longbow, and bagpipes. This guy was mad. So basically, he doesn't like people being, you know, he's not nice. He doesn't like it when people have to kill other people, when he wants to take over the country. Okay. Wow, guilty of high treason, begin Plan J. The rapid mobilization of British economy for wartime. That sounds awesome. British Army reforms and the future of Britain. That sounds amazing. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to pick. Well, we'll see what the first thing says. We'll let this save up a little bit. So there we go. Thanks, Führerreich Alpha build. I like all news events. Cool. Let's get all our research. Straight away, the new production thing, the construction thing, new infantry equipment, please. For the love of God. Oh, we've already got this. That's cool. We've already got radio. And we'll get the research as well. And unfortunately, everything takes a really long time to build. So I probably would still just build civvy factories, I guess. Oh, God. It's going to take so long to build. I have a lot of factories, though, so that does help. But look at that. 14th of May. That's not good. Our divisions are actually pretty decent. Real infantry, 20 width. Wow. Okay. Okay. So we need a little bit of artillery and a little bit of support, but mainly just infantry equipment. So basic infantry equipment, supports, and artillery. Again, I do apologize if you can hear cars going past, but I just kind of have to have it open, otherwise I will die. I'm assuming you don't want me to die just yet. So there we go. A little bit of support equipment, a little bit of artillery, and a lot of basic infantry equipment, because I imagine we are in a pretty big debt. Well, actually not that bad a deficit, but we'll make it work. We also have Spanish Civil War intervention. The Empire. Whoa. Covering a quarter of the surface of the Earth, the Empire in which the sun never sets is incredibly expansive, and as such requires deep levels of administration and communication to ensure its continued existence and efficacy. Holy crap, that's cool. Okay. So what actually happens? So this is just a way of increasing a variety of awesome things. War games. So loads of bonuses you can get just by having an empire. And then also monthly quotas of economic affairs. My goodness, there's a lot to take into account. Christ. So I'm going to have to see what I want. Oh, hey, State of the Empire. With its victory in the Great War, Britain reaffirmed its status as a global hegemon through naval domination. The horrendous costs and casualties impacted the internal politics of the empire more than could have been foreseen. Imperial conferences in 1718, they promised their dominions a full recognition as autonomous nations. Okay, adequate voice in foreign policy. Despite these promises, with victory comes hubris. British politicians preferred to see a resumption of the status quo, with dominions nominally subservient to London. They feared that any increase in autonomy may eventually lead to breakups in the empire that those in the Great War had fought and died to defend. Makes sense. Manufacturing levels in the empire soared, so the need for resources. In an expansive colonial empire, Britain was not short for needed goods. However, after procuring these increased resources came at a price. Hey, Yasmin. Congratulations on what, my friend? Rapid industrialization. Oh, I'm getting to the FTP server. Thank you. Rapid industrialization and resource extraction was the mass employment of colonial peoples in order to fuel the empire. Their conditions were poor and their payment worse. Oh, boy. Today, the revolt has spread. India is one of the precipice of leading the empire. I'm coughing on the gall of it. The British garrison is few and those in revolt numerous. To make matters worse, there's the refusal of House of Commons to pass the Statute of Westminster, with it instead a highly cut-down version of the bill, the Statute of Autonomy. Relations to the Dominion States have soured greatly. The upcoming Imperial Conference of 37 is sure to receive renowned interest in the autonomy of Dominion States. Very interesting. And we have the Indian Rebellion of 35. These harsh conditions were posed in 24. Oh my. Lots of rebels. Lots of rebels. I'm just going to save this up in case I have to pick anything else. But no, I don't think there's going to be any kind of democratic victory. Because it's not telling me when the election is. So I guess we'll just get the only tree we can, which is Royal Military... No, there's also Imperial Development. That actually began development, increased opinions of me. Loyalty rewarded, reconciliation, the jewel of the empire. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. I really appreciate that. So I'm not really sure exactly what this would do for... Oh, because we get a research slot, and people would get some, like, slight increased happiness on us. That's cool. We can't get foreign policy. We can't get any of these, actually, until we've gone through the election tree. That's fine. So I guess military review would be pretty good, because then I could start rushing this stuff. Right? Oh, I get 5,000 equipment to reconstitute the army? Are you serious? Holy crap, thank you. Remove legacy of the Great War. Because what does the Great War give me again? I literally just talked about it. It's just recruitable population factor. So that'd be pretty good, because that's literally a quarter of my population does not exist. So that'd be good. Or we could start to help out everyone around us. I just don't care what this is. It's just opinion bonus. And research time reduction. It just seems lame. Resource to market and okay, resource gain efficiency I guess is kind of cool. And a little bit of construction speed, but that just doesn't seem worth it. Oh, I think it might unlock... Yeah, if I complete these focus trees, I get individual bonuses for my various little puppets. So that's about basically making my puppets happier. But screw my puppets, let's get Royal Military Review. It's almost 2 decades since the end of the Great War, and there have been some upper echelons of government who were the military suffering. With this in mind, the government is preparing to order an immediate review of the armed forces. Cool. So we actually have some military... Okay, we have a little bit of troops in Gibraltar. We have the occasional garrison troops of that, but mainly it's the India problem. It is very much the India problem. Oh my goodness, look at that infantry equipment problem. Okay. Wow, these guys are having some serious problems then. Well, let's see if we can free this guy. Because obviously there's a couple of divisions that have been trapped, so if we can free them, I think we'll have a bit of an easier time of it. Alright, can you go there? How long will that take you? That'll take you 5 days. Oh my goodness. 8 days, right? Go there and see if you can save that unit, that division. Okay. Are we gonna need to send troops over to these guys? I think we are, yeah. That's probably gonna be what we want. It might take a little while, though. Let's get all of the forces at home. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get to Portsmouth. There we go. There you go. Let's get all our armies over here to Portsmouth, and then we'll just try and send them over as best we can. Because I think it'd be a good idea if we could make the British Raj more powerful. Alright, let's give it a go. How long will it take to get to India? Should we say to get to there? Let's take a look. How long will that take? 47 days. So it'll take a month. That's actually not that bad. A month and a half. A peaceful ending. Oh my god, King George died. This morning a note was attached to the gates of Buckingham Palace. The king had died peacefully in his sleep, surrounded by his family. His son, the Prince of Wales, had to assume the title of King Edward VIII, as it was declared as well. Assuming the title of King Emperor upon his death of his father, King George reigned for 25 years, seeing our empire through its victory at the Great War. Known for his courage and passion in military matters, His Majesty even visited troops near the front line. A man known for his love in both family and country, thousands have taken to the streets across the empire, from Winnipeg to Wellington, to mourn the loss of the most beloved monarchs in our history. No. No. It's not good, guys. It's not good. We have a lot of territory. My goodness. No wonder. We're amazing. We even had little puppets around the Caribbean as well. The assassination of Abdul Samid II. So the Sultan was very suddenly shot and killed by an unknown assailant. Local gendarme was unable to react in time, killing the assailant only after the fatal shot that left the Sultan dead. Despite the unpopularity of the Ottoman dynasty, the Sultan absconded and the rest of the Ottoman dynasty were backed by the Entente powers. Well, time for the Ottomans to have a bad time. Very bad time indeed. Alright, we're just going to keep rocking through our focus tree now and see what happens. I mean, I don't really know. I haven't really tried this before. Oh, what's this? I haven't tried this. This is a bit of a blind run. What is this? The British Foreign Ministry received a letter from the Portuguese this morning. It's asking for assistance in taking their port city, Macau. We could either let Portugal deal with its own problems or threaten the Chinese with an embargo. We should demand the Chinese return their unlawful land or be embargoed, or we want no part in this. We'll help them. Screw you, China. Well, military review is done, so I don't know when the election happens, so I don't know. Let's try and go down this route and get some population bonuses back. Are we ticking up? No, we're not ticking up. So why am I getting population? Oh, it's just monthly growth. Okay. So let's just try and go through this route. Or at the very least, just try and get to there. Doesn't really matter which route I go. I'm probably going to want that one, actually. So reconstitute the British Army. Suffering civilians at the end of the Great War, the British Army is perhaps one of the worst affected areas. It should be affected. Areas of our military cutbacks. Severely under-equipped and still utilizing outdated equipment, the British Army have been found wanting. I must ensure they're properly managed. Gain 5,000 rifles. Holy crap. That's going to be fine. I'm okay with this. Let's see what happens. So there's a lot of dudes here. A French intervention into Paris Colonial Exposition. The French advised an invite to the Paris Colonial Exposition. The point of this festival seems to be a political move to change the face of the colonial empire, and they hope to also attend for the same purposes. We could, of course, attend. It would undoubtedly displease the Germany and the Soviets, some nations who are very vocal against the notion of it. We shall participate, and the French likes us, but no one else does. We'll participate. Let's go, boys. Let's try to assign a good general to this. What kind of generals have we got? So we got inflexible strategist and career officer. Okay, so do we have any field marshals? We have Bernard Montgomery and Alan Brooke. That's cool. William Slim for trickster and war hero. Okay. Harold Alexander for politically connected, and Neil Ritchie for armor officer. It's pretty good. There's some genuinely pretty decent goods. Jock Campbell. Looking good. I like it. Let's give Cloud to this guy. And Field Marshal wise, we will just grab... Alan Brooke has it as defensive doctrine and cautious, but Bernard Montgomery is ridiculously powerful, so we'll grab him. It's a good idea to use the promotions as soon as they're available. Oh, fast planner or thorough planner. So good. Incredible tactic bonuses. Let's get division recovery rates. Oh, we don't have any command power. Never mind. So our divisions are still moving over there. I think we want to try and fight back against the Indian Revolt as fast as possible, because there's a lot of divisions there. But they should be quite bad divisions. So I think we're probably going to be fine. Just see what happens. I mean, these guys... my armies are actually very strong. So I think with our troops, we can probably handle them quite well. We did manage to liberate that one soldier, which is good. It was a weird noise that just fired. I don't know what it was. It scared me. It scared me. All right. The Bolivian Revolution. The wave of civil discontent and pervasive failures of the government to provide a stable environment for Bolivian society. Okay. In the Chaco War. A group of socialist revolutionaries rose up in wide support. Now the official democratic government has fallen, as well as the republic's political structure. Being replaced by a newborn revolutionary government, the flames of social revolution have arisen in Bolivia. Okay. That's exciting. Afrique, Francois du Nord. So there's like civil wars everywhere. This world is just hell. Alright, where are we? There yet? We're close. Okay. 14 divisions coming over. A couple cavalry, but, you know, the majority of them are going to be pretty powerful. I just wish we actually had troops. As soon as we get the reconstituted British army, we're going to get a pile of stuff. I really want to be rushing. As soon as I get the election thing, so the democratic victory. I have to wait for the election choice, don't I? I don't know how I choose things for that. So John Gilmore, Neville Chamberlain, the Chancellor of the Exchequer. John Anderson and Samuel Hoare. Samuel Hoare. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, that's really cool. Look at that. They have little icons with them that associates what the bonuses they give you. That's awesome. Oh, we're on our way. We're gonna have to fight this from the south, I think. There you go. Get to Bombay. And there's the British Army. Beautiful. So now we can choose between the mobile divisions, which is mobile warfare doctrine, light, some tanks, free motorized. So basically I get 3 tank tech research bonuses, motorized, and officially deploy the Royal Armoured Corps, composed of several armor divisions, to London. Now that would be sexy. Or we can get support artillery and land doctrine, just general land doctrine. Extra free artillery units. Artillery costs a little bit less. So 5%. It can get to be 5% less. Okay. And we get some bonuses. Okay. It's not that great. It's not that great. So basically, artillery is 5% less, and it gets a bit stronger. Or we can get Haig's Legacy, which is infantry weapons, grand battle plan, a little bit of armor, support techs, and heavy tank models. No. I'm thinking it's probably going to have to be tanks for us. Although I do enjoy 7.2. I do like the 7.2, I will admit. But the Royal Armored Corps sounds freaking delicious. Like, I do like going 7.2, but I also prefer going heavy tanks. You know what? I always go tanks. Let's go artillery. Let's go artillery. This could be fun. Ironside's artillery. I always go tanks. So a few short hours ago, they declared the Paris Colonial Exposition to be open. France, after facing extensive flax... I can't pronounce human words today. They decided to hold a festival dedicated to displaying the vast resources of our colonies amongst a multitude of resources. Okay. Okay, so multiple nations participating in this event. Other nations pressing, oh, I got 50 political power. That's nice. I don't really know what it does, but hey. Alright, our troops are here. First of all, let's wipe these guys out. Oh, look, they're trying to kill us. Hey, they died already. Alright, let's try to grab control of this. Let's go. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. There we are. Just shouting to my partner that everything's fine. Okay, cool. So let's get engaging. Let's get stuck in. How can I assign this? It'll cost 15. Well, let me assign it then. Why does it not have the little plus sign? What's happening? Let's get division recovery rate so they can move a little bit faster. He's got nothing. Let's just try and make sure we have some control here. So let's take a look at their actual division strength. Their soft attack is 14. I think we're going to be fine. These guys are very weak. Yeah, we're going to be fine. We're just going to try and control this as best we can. Good stuff. We're just going to push back and crush the Indian revolt with what few soldiers we have. Cool. Ironside's artillery is on its way. I like the idea of going like a proper, like, 40-width infantry. Negotiations with rebel leaders. As the revolt in India spirals quickly out of control, it's become clear to both our government and the British Army's chief staff the rebellion will take a significant amount of time, equipment, and manpower, even when we may not succeed. With this in mind, several members of the House of Commons put forward a proposal to force the government to negotiate with the rebel leaders in an attempt to bring the rebellion to the end. The proposal specified that Westminster will guarantee that Indian autonomy will be increased at the upcoming Imperial Conference, and that a long-term plan for the total withdrawal of British Empire troops from India will be put in place. Such a proposal is, of course, utterly ridiculous, but it may serve to placate the rebel leaders until such time we're more adequately prepared to deal with them. Proposed situation. If they are not met them, they will see a large revolt. They will suffer the same fate as all those who revolt, my friend. They will face utter destruction. Launching of the HMS Trafalgar. The best dockyard workers from across... Oh, what is this? Hello. The best dockyard workers from all across Empire have converged in Scape Afloat to construct HMS Trafalgar, the largest battleship ever constructed in history. While normally secretive, much fuss has been made of the construction of this vessel, as intended to serve as a symbol of British naval dominance. Hey, Harry Lemon, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. Named after our victory at the combined French-Spanish fleet at Trafalgar in 1805, the date has been since used as a historical note to mark the beginning of our unmatched naval dominance. Okay. HMS Trafalgar deployed at Scape Afloat. The Trafalgar class, and the Brotherhood targets at the Rick. Horrifying news has been reported today as IRB members have been attacking and injuring members of the Royal Irish Constabulary. God, pronunciation's hard. As of yet, no officers have thankfully been killed, but some of them sustained serious injuries. Okay. I don't see it, though. Where is it? I don't appear to have it. Yeah, I don't think I was actually given it. Yeah, it doesn't actually appear that I was given it, so... Is that a little buggy bug? It's not impossible. Wish I could just search by type. It's kind of annoying. So we got 16 destroyers here. We have 4 different battleships. And they are all the wrong class. But I think all this did is just give me new classes. That's kind of lame. I wanted, like, a cool thing. Oh, no, there it is, Trafalgar. Oh, it's Scape Afloat in North. Okay, that's fine. Is that like a super heavy battleship? It's in Scotland. Ah, that makes sense. Alright, now we're gonna crush these guys to a nice gentle pulp. We're gonna have to be pretty smart about this, but we'll make it work. There we go. And then just gonna wipe these guys out. No big deal. The thing is that these divisions are very weak. So, I think we're gonna be fine. Hey now, what are you doing? 18 hours. 1 day and 6. How about now? 11 hours. Boom! We gotta stop them from being able to reinforce. Nice. Just gonna try and push them back in literally every direction that we can find. It's unfortunately going to drain our manpower very heavily, and we're not allowed to go and change. Oh my god. That's not good. Ironside's artillery. We can get some artillery bonuses or towed artillery bonuses as well. The main thing is that I want one of those so I can get Legacy of Great War. So it doesn't really matter which. I just need to get one. Let's get standardized methods. Originally, artillery has been produced in several factories across our nation. By establishing factories designed to create specific parts of artillery equipment, everything gets better. Hooray. In a couple of months. I'm not surrounded by AI. Everything's fine, Hussy. Don't worry about it. I'm doing great. It's just population's not looking great. This is the problem. Just gonna wreck these guys very slowly. Oh, they're pushing into my eastern sections as well. The problem is my population, but my recruitable population factor will go up quite quickly. We can hope. Okay. Hey now, stop that. These guys are gonna push them. My truck's going past my house right now. Could you not? Thank you. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of troops. Why are you not on that section? What is this? There you go. Okay. Why are you not repositioning faster? What are you doing? What is your major malfunction, Private? Tell you what, actually. Let's get over here. And let's just see if we can race to the capital. Let's see what happens. Be very curious to see what happens there. We can just take the capital. I'd be very happy. Because I imagine they're not going to be very good for survival. Survivability, even. I'm gonna probably turn these guys off a little bit and allow their planning bonus to gain up. Gain up. That's totally a word. I'm concentrating targets in every direction. I think it's going to be alright. I just wish I had some troops. Oh, you know what? There's still 2 militiamen here, actually. Let's send them over to Bombay. And over here as well. The problem is the militiamen are not strong. They are very weak. We do need to hurry up with this. Try and get extra manpower. Also, if we change our infantry divisions from this to have some artillery, it would actually save us 2,000 manpower per division. We obviously do not have the artillery for that, but we can now actually start to do so. So let's just start to ramp up that artillery. Empire Day. Celebrated yearly since the death of Victoria, Empire Day has once again come to pass. Ooh. March and being awesome because we're awesome. Yeah, that's what we are. We're awesome. That's going to be it for the first episode of this Führerreich series as the United Kingdom. We're trying to stabilize our country and do okay. Once we've got this, we grab that and then grab this beautiful thing to try and deal... Oh, no! I can't get it. I have to get national effort ending austerity or liberal to liberal markets. No. That sucks. So I can't ever get that. I cannot ever get population. Jesus H. Well, do be sure to leave a like and a comment on this video anyway. We'll figure out what we're gonna do in the next episode. I was Algerlog and THB. This has been some Hearts of Iron 4 playing Führerreich. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.